You've probably seen Pteranodon on television, in articles, movies, or cartoons, but you've never really heard about its history, its size, why it went extinct, or what abilities it had compared to modern birds. Hello everyone, this is the Creature Lab channel. Today, we're going to tell you all about Pteranodon. Before we start the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and let us know in the comments which creatures you'd like us to cover next. Let's begin. The Pteranodon is one of the most iconic flying reptiles of the Mesozoic era, a true marvel of ancient aviation that dominated the skies more than 70 million years ago. Although commonly mistaken for a dinosaur, the Pteranodon was not a dinosaur at all, but rather a member of a group called pterosaurs, flying reptiles that lived during the time of the dinosaurs. With its expansive wingspan, distinctive head crest, and powerful flying abilities, the Pteranodon has captured the imagination of many for centuries. But what made it such a remarkable creature, and why did it eventually go extinct? First, let's talk about its size. The Pteranodon is often remembered for its colossal wingspan, which range from 16 to an astonishing 33 feet, depending on the species. To put this in perspective, the largest modern bird, the wandering albatross, has a wingspan of about 12 feet, making the Pteranodon many times larger. This massive wingspan allowed the Pteranodon to glide effortlessly through the skies, soaring over vast distances in search of food. Its wings, though large, were lightweight and designed for efficiency, much like the wings of modern birds, but much more suited to long-distance flight. Unlike modern birds, which flap their wings to gain lift, the Pteranodon was a master of gliding flight. It is believed that this flying reptile used thermal updrafts, rising columns of warm air, to stay aloft with minimal effort. This type of soaring flight would have been ideal for the Pteranodon, as it could cover vast areas of the ocean, feeding on fish and marine life, without using up much energy. Its ability to glide for long distances meant that it could travel far and wide, covering great expanses of water in search of food, and this would have been a major advantage in its survival. The Pteranodon's large wings and lightweight body structure were perfectly adapted for this kind of flight. Its body was similar in shape to modern birds of prey, with a long, slender neck and beak. However, unlike today's birds, the Pteranodon's wings were not covered in feathers but rather a leathery membrane stretched over elongated wing bones. This gave it the ability to soar through the air without being weighed down by the heavy plumage found in modern birds. Its wings were structured more like a bat's, allowing it to glide silently and efficiently. But the Pteranodon's most distinctive feature was undoubtedly its head. Many species of Pteranodon had large, toothless beaks that were long and pointed, ideal for catching fish. The shape of its beak is believed to have evolved to maximize its ability to snatch fish from the water while flying just above the surface. In addition to the beak, some species of Pteranodon also had an impressive, crested head, which could be quite large, particularly in males. While the exact function of these crests is still debated, some scientists believe that they were used in mating displays or possibly as a way to help with stability during flight. This feature certainly added to the Pteranodon's unique and imposing appearance. While Pteranodons were excellent flyers, they weren't the only ones in the skies. They coexisted with other pterosaurs, such as Pterodostro and Quetzalcoatlus, and large marine reptiles like mosasaurs. Though Pteranodons were incredibly efficient hunters, feeding on fish, squid, and other small marine creatures, they would have had to compete with these other species for food. It's likely that Pteranodons would have roamed vast coastal areas, sometimes hunting alone, other times in groups, taking advantage of abundant fish schools or underwater prey. Despite their impressive size and abilities, Pteranodons eventually went extinct along with many other species during the mass extinction event that marked the end of the Cretaceous period about 66 million years ago. The cause of this extinction is widely believed to have been the impact of a massive asteroid or comet, which caused widespread environmental disruptions, including global climate changes and the collapse of ecosystems. But why did Pteranodons specifically go extinct? Scientists believe that the same changes in the environment that affected many other creatures of the Mesozoic era also led to the Pteranodon's demise. The cooling climate, loss of prey species, and the impact event likely led to the collapse of the coastal ecosystems where Pteranodons lived. It's possible that these large flying reptiles, which relied heavily on fish and other marine life, could no longer find enough food to sustain their massive bodies. With the decline in their food sources, combined with the environmental stresses from the global catastrophe, the Pteranodon and many other species simply could not survive. The Pteranodon's extinction marked the end of an era of giant flying reptiles that had once ruled the skies. Yet, its legacy remains. Today, pteranodons are a symbol of ancient flight, inspiring the study of aerodynamics and the evolution of flight in modern birds. Though they were wiped out by the same cataclysmic event that decimated the dinosaurs, the pteranodon remains an iconic example of prehistoric life, one of the many extraordinary creatures that once dominated Earth's skies. Thank you so much for watching. Let us know in the comments what the next video should be about. We read all your comments. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like this video. This was Creature Lab channel. Thank you everyone.